everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we've got an exciting matchup on tap. It's the Saints coming in at 7-6, going up against the Jets, who come in at 11-1.
All right, Larry, thank you. We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the New York Jets. First and 10, here's Breeze. Over the middle here to Brown. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point you've got to win at the point of attack, and on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. They'll fake to Peterson, and now Breeze. Falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Now the 9th-year man from LSU, Thomas Morstead, on to punt. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And he is knocked down from the side at the 36. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Jets take possession. Carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. They'll run again with Bernard. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
While we know that the identity of this offense is to throw the ball, they've got to run it every so often, if for no other reason than to tamp down the pass rush. They can't let them just tee off and get to their quarterback.
And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. Now a carry for the change of pace back, the rookie Tariq Cohen. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. And some options here for the offense on second and 2.
Let's go! Flex Ohio! Ohio! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Let's go!
Now Bernard. Hey, big hit. Knocked down sideways at the 33. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. Again, here's Bernard. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. The 3rd and inches, trying to pick it up the middle. He had nowhere to go, tackled for a loss.
And you know how we talk about double A-gap pressure, meaning linebackers going in the gap between the center and the guard on either side? Well, it's not always to get to the passer. Sometimes you do that to prevent a running play. Worked pretty well in that situation.
2 yards is the pickup, and that leads to a New York 1st down.
Oh, he's not going to get it by much, but on 4th and 1, all you're worried about is moving the sticks. And here he's able to fight his way forward for a couple of yards, and that's all he needed.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the 1st on the ground. They run. This is Cohen. A beautiful fake. Finding room to the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have taken a 1st quarter lead. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0. Captain Zero out now as he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. With that last carry, Adrian Peterson has gone over 12,000 yards in his career. He becomes the 16th member of that elusive club.
How about that? The next 3 guys that are on the list that he can pass, all Hall of Famers. Thurman Thomas, Franco Harris, and Marcus Allen. No wonder his dad called him AD for all day. That man can go.
They run again with Peterson. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Breeze now to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Now Cohen. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35. A gain of 3, second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Again, it's Cohen. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Here's Bernard. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Jets in possession as we begin quarter number 2 here. And we'll see what the decision is here as they've got a 4th and 1 coming up. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll run. This is Bernard. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Giovanni Bernard with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. We remind you that coming up later tonight, this is going to be a good one. The Cowboys and the Raiders going at it in the East Bay.
Oh, that's old school right there.
Old school indeed. Then Monday night, another good late season matchup. The Falcons and the Buccaneers from Tampa to wrap up Week 15. They start the drive with Peterson. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Breeze now on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. A broken tackle on the run, and then just on the other side of midfield, they get to it. 7 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a second down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Left side and caught by Flainer. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Breeze finding Flainer for New Orleans first. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. second down. Here's Breeze. And he fires one that's intercepted. Darren Lee picks it. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. They'll begin here with Bernard. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
They'll run it here with Bernard. And some room to work. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45. That good for 22 and a first down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. Now they'll run it with Cohen. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
Now they'll throw with Kaepernick. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up 3rd down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. The Jets on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now a carry for Bernard. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
Horrible.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Again, Peterson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Two minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. They go play action here on first down. And he's got it over the middle. Fleener. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's a big play there for the Saints. 43 yards. On first down, Breeze. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Give him 7 on the play, and it's a second down. And he is the NFC reigning offensive player of the week. You got to think, all the guys that take the field each and every week, that's not an easy award. Always has to feel good to grab it.
It has to feel great because it separates you, at least for a week, amongst your peers. And for him to separate again, he has to have the same type of a game. That means being explosive off the line of scrimmage and catching everything that comes his way.
On second down, Peterson. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They'll run with Peterson. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal. Breeze, one of the best ever in these situations as he's trying to get his guys set. Now Breeze.
Oh, come on, man.
Just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. First down and goal. The offense knocking on the door. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
And thus far in this NFL season, no touchdown scored for him, and he's not going to get it on that play either.
They'll run it with Kamara. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Here's Peterson on 3rd and goal. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Adrian Peterson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints are back within a score. And that one makes it 14-7. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. So out now come the Jets. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
The drive starts with a handoff to Bernard. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before half for Kaepernick. On the screen, Bernard. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top as we send you over to our headquarters in Orlando, where we check in with Larry Ridley for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And some space here. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Only a gain of a yard there, but it indeed gets him a new set of downs. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. This is Cohen. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
From midfield, here's Kaepernick. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Robbie Anderson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
That'll be taken in the end zone. Oh, a heck of a move. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and
Come
try
on,
and create
man.
a big play to
He
get
turns your
themselves
back.
momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. The Saints on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Shotgun now for Breeze. Now he'll escape to his right.
What's on, baby? Get loose, Will.
He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Leonard Williams in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Mm.
33 yards is the distance on the punt there, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Back to business.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaking up on the play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
No.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Let's go! Ohio! Flex round! Let's go! 38! Ohio!
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
Let's go!
On first down, Kaepernick. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's brought down. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Well, just pick the nigga up and just move him, man. Just pick the nigga up and just move him, man. You look silly out there.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Busting through contact.
Some more yards
just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Second down and 4. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Here we go! Flex round!
And he'll give it here to his running back. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down. On third and long, it's Kaepernick. And complete over the middle, Safarian Jenkins. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So the D-line's going to spread out. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They run, Smallwood, and they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Second down and a little ways to go here. 2nd and 13. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
On second down, here's Kaepernick. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Giovanni Bernard with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Ooh, dive at him.
He'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here and down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Leonard Williams in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year.
Him quai. Him quai. Why him quai?
Breeze to throw on second down. Dancing to his left.
You better get down, boy, because I'm coming.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Leonard Williams in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Now Breeze got to have this one.
Oh, that's that line, brother.
Right. He's going to run,
That's
but he's
that line,
got a long
brother.
way to go. And he'll go down just shy of the 25.
You thought Breeze's feet was going to beat me. Oh, okay.
Backfires. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
His feet
and
was
the
going to
Jets
beat
set
me.
to
I
take
didn't know
the
that.
field. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big time one right now.
Yeah, I caught him. Offside. Yeah, I caught him.
It translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Going to give this time to the tailback. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there.
Can't be running the clock if I'm doing a no huddle, brother.
Is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the
get
first,
up out of there.
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
What's up? Man, they got up out of there.
Throwing on 2nd down. And the hit,
oh, you little bitch.
It's incomplete.
You little bitch.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. The Jets on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Quincy his 3rd touchdown.
You just mad at the same formation.
And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead.
Go ahead and bite it, dog.
They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away.
Got that lucky touchdown. Be happy, man.
That's fielded in the end zone.
I was just too stubborn to call the timeout.
This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints coming out now to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down
caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he's able to get this one out to the 45-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Breeze now on 1st down. And the tight end has it. It's Flainer. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. Six yards here to go for the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Breeze. Buying time to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and
Tell you,
it'll
Bruce
bring
Feet
up
ain't gonna beat
third.
me, boy.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
The Saints on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Ready. Hey, block 28.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
I think I'm running
2
it.
yards on the pickup there.
Oh,
It's 4th
my
down. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality,
Nope.
firing.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Get out my way, baby.
Picked off by Morris Claiborne.
Get out my way,
They have
baby.
Possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in
Season of
December.
giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Holiday season.
Let's go. What? Next round.
They'll start on the ground here with Bernard. And he takes this up
a little
right near the
laggy lag there.
45-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
To throw, Kaepernick. He's going to air one out. The ball
Oh,
popped in the
man.
air and intercepted.
It wasn't a real pick.
Delvin
It wasn't like he
Brown
just
with
took it. Cap,
And a big
I got you a
turnover
pick this
there
week.
as his guys will get the football back.
The niggas running around here.
Oh, and that's a nice
Scared,
job
he know what he was
defensively to get a
doing.
piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration
what he
by
was
him
doing out
to
there.
react to it and pull in the interception.
He just running around trying to press, trying to get something. Anything. That nigga do for anything. He ain't getting Nathan.
Ready. You waiting?
So after the INT, it's Breeze. He
Oh,
couldn't
look, that should've
quite
been a
hold
fumble.
it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Tight end right. Tight end right. Ready. Right,
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Breeze. It's complete. Flater,
Oh,
right
nailed it.
side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
Ready.
To throw, it's Breeze. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Face mask.
Picked up by the rookie from LSU, Jamal Adams. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to go out of bounds at the 30-yard line. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. I think this defense tired of seeing him run the football. This D-line probably getting sick of the O-line as well.
Man,
and
God.
as I'm watching this, I'm thinking about a conversation I had with Adam Gase, the head coach.
No. After advance. They ain't advanced yet.
He told me that he asked his running backs each week for their favorite
All right,
runs.
so that's
Give
like
me your
around
3
7 or
top
something.
runs. And right now,
I
you're
bet.
seeing a guy is probably using his top runs to great advantage in this game.
He is in a zone. So 5 yards remain now. Still first down.
Come on, let's go!
Oh, Kaepernick's going to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And this will likely be the last play and wrap things up.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Here we go! Hey, we got 4.
Kaepernick now on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
70.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for the Jets, the win will be their 12th now on the campaign. And they will head home next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Saints, their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Atlanta Falcons come to town. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. Till next time, we say so long from the Bayou.